Even though there has not been a national census in Nigeria since 2006, the National Bureau of Statistics placed the country's population at 167 million people, with youth making half of the population. Unfortunately, this population, instead of being an asset, has turned out to be a threat to the nation, going by the number of youths being paraded by security agents across the country on daily basis on crime-related issues that is often attributed to lack of jobs in the country.
If you look at their method of kidnapping, it's different from what we were having here before. These ones are killing people. We have not been having victims being killed before, but they are kidnapping with sadistic excitement, shooting without any reservation.
The rising spate of unemployment in the country has continued to elicit concerns from all angles, especially as it threatens Nigerians' effort to be among the 20 largest economies of the world by year 2020. In the face of these concerns, some graduates in Lafia, the state capital, have decided to do away with their certificates and engage in creative ventures that will transform their lives.
So there is job. But for we, the youth, now we don't need to wait for the government for them to give us job. If the government could not give us the job, we'll look for a job and start doing it.
I fix phones, like software when it has flashing issue. You consult me. When you feel your phone is not fast as you think, if you consult me, I know what else to do. And at some things like downloading of songs and online stuffs, I do that also.
NBS News observed that due to high demand, some youths in the state capital have taken advantage of the situation to engage in ventures such as aluminium fabrication, shoemaking, telecommunication-related businesses, among other innovative ventures, with a view to keeping the body and soul together. Nevertheless, raising concern on the high rate of unemployment in the country.
The problem in this our country is that there's job no day for this country. Work no day, money no day. We're suffering ourselves, we don't know why.
It is very worrisome when after studies and everything, after spending a whole lot of money in school, coming back home, there is no job, you apply, nobody is responding. It's very, very worrisome. It has been a situation that so many of us has passed through, but we decide to get it away by getting something to do for ourselves.
Presently, the National Bureau of Statistics has placed the unemployment rate in the country at 36.50%, indicating that 11.1 million youths are unemployed. And unfortunately, as the youth population grows, so does the unemployment rates. But the youth who have taken the pains of self-employment are smiling home with thousands of naira in the face of lack of white-collar jobs.
I just manage ourselves with this aluminum work here. At least when we work, our guy used to give us money, we help ourselves.
So sometimes we get like a day you would out with everything you do, you end up either with 1,500 or 2,000. So it's not bad to complain when you know there is still things coming on, still work coming in every day.
There are no season in this kind of work. So when we are in season, we make a whole lot of money. At least before the end of the month, we can actualize 100,000 or more than that as a profit.
In many fora, unemployment rate in Nigeria has been attributed to inconsistencies in government policies and lack of vibrant industries to absorb competent graduates, infrastructural deficit, and lack of skills from the resultant effect of poor education. And these, according to some self-employed youths, can be addressed if government does the needful.
My call to them is to look at how the youths are working up and down, some youths that don't have work, to see if they can provide one or two things for them to do by empowering them.
I have an advice for the youths, and my advice is for them to stand up and do something and stop waiting for somebody with a whole lot of promise, and at the end of the day, the promise none will come to existence.
The resilience and determination by some Nigerian youths in engaging in creative and innovative ventures have clearly indicated that if there are vibrant industries and concrete policies on youth employment and empowerment, the population of youth in the country will transform from threat to wealth. But this can be accomplished only if there is a political will. In Lafia, it has been Valentine Joshua reporting for MBS News.